Welcome back to Awesome Definition. We about to talk about World Collide.
Yeah, and where could I start with Penta doing a great speech in Spanish, talking about how he loved AAA and he's hope he could be mega campeón or mega champion in the future for the AAA belt. So it was pretty good, and I love his speech. What do you thought about that?
Yeah, I'm excited to see if Penta is going to go after the Triple Mega Championship, and I'm excited to see what we're gonna do with Penta because we haven't really seen him that much in Triple A with the collab with WWE, of course.
Yeah, but he's been busy on the WWE roster. But yeah, like you said, it will be interesting to see him on AAA.
Busy doing what?
I mean, he wrestled.
Having matches with the New Day.
Yeah.
Just put him in AAA. I feel like you're not really doing that much with Penta. I don't think he's that busy, to be honest. Like, his schedule's busy, but storyline-wise, he's not really busy. He's just been feuding with the New Day.
Yeah, I get it. Hopefully that will happen and become mega champion.
Or just compete for the title.
So the next match we're going to talk about is the 8-man tag team match, which it was pretty good. First, let me mention who was in the 8-man tag team match. It was got Parka on one team with Octagón Jr., Laredo Kid, and Mascarita Sagrada versus Cruz de Toro, Joaquin Wilde, Lince Dorado, and Mini Abismo Negro. Which, like I said, it was. I love the match. It was really entertainment. What do you thought about this?
Yeah, it was a fun match to start up the show. I like La Parka doing a lot of different dance moves, and I thought this had a lot of fun moments.
Yeah, like you said, La Parka, it remind me of the old La Parka. I noticed that each La Parka version have like their own dance move, which I guess is part of the tradition, but really entertainment. And Mascarilla Sagrada was incredible.
I want to shout out. Yeah, I think he was the MVP. That's why they call him MVP.
Sagrada?
Yeah. So I thought he was doing the best of everybody in this match. And he got the pinfall for them. So getting the win for AAA to represent their brand. And I thought that was a pretty fun match.
Yeah, great opening match. Very fun, and everybody did the things. So on the next match, we have a number one contender. Both Natalya and Faby Apache are wrestling because they want to wrestle the Reina Campeón. Her name is Flama, which correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, this match was interesting between Natalya and Faby. What do you thought about this?
Yeah, it was a strong fighting match. I wish this Natalya was in the main roster, to be honest, but I don't know, it was like a strong fight, no crooked ref, and they're probably gonna deal with a crooked ref if they're gonna be going against
Flama. Yeah.
So good luck to Natalya to compete for that, and maybe the next pay-per-view that they do of AAA and WWE.
Yeah, gonna be fun. Can't wait. And now we're going to talk about the AAA World Tag Team Championship match, which we had Psycho Clown and Pagano versus Kofi Kingston and Grayson Wilde. What do you think?
Oh, I thought this was a really fun match. And before the match, we had a backstage segment with Grayson Waller, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston. And Xavier Woods was explaining that he couldn't compete for this match because he had a head injury with the match that he had with Penta. So Grayson Waller did a nice replacement for Xavier Woods, and I think Grayson Waller fits really good with this group, with the New Day. And now let's talk about the match.
Yeah, the match was really also entertaining. I noticed that Kofi was it Kofi or Grayson? We're trying to remove the match to Psycho, not Psycho Clown, Pagano.
It was both of them.
I don't know why American wrestler want to do that to AAA wrestler.
I think that's the heel. That's how you get heat.
I guess so, but yeah.
You don't think so?
No, that's the best way to get heat. because you're not supposed to be removing the mask for a triple A wrestler, which I kind of get it. But I love how Pagano ripped the skin of his mask, which it looked kind of scary. What do you thought about that?
Then Xavier Woods got scared because he ripped the skin of the mask, and then Xavier Woods just ran out the arena, got out of the match, and then they took advantage and beat the New Day or Kofi and Grayson Waller. I think Grayson Waller is almost in
Part
the
of the
New Day.
New Day, yeah.
Part of the New Day, so yeah.
Yeah, but it was a great win for Pagano and Psycho Clown. Plus, they need it because they're new champion, right?
Yeah, they just won it in Triple Mania like 23 days ago. That's the problem with some of these matches. With some of these champions, they just won the title in Triple Mania, so they're not really going to probably lose at World Collide.
Yeah, but great match, and it was fun to see. So right after the tag team match, Like It Dark, and of course the Wyatt Sick come on. What do you thought about that?
Yeah, I thought it was interesting to see the Wyatt Six, go against these two. They started attacking, destroying them, and they started holding the titles. I think this is pretty good. What they've been using the Wyatt Six a little more, and this is literally the definition of world collide. It's different worlds colliding, and the storylines could match because it's like a crazy character, and Wyatt Six is kind of a scary character as well. So
Yeah, I like how the Wyatt Sick want to collect all the tag team belt. So it seems that might be the future. I think I wouldn't be surprised if they go for the AAA World Tag Team
it
title
would be
match.
better, like I said, with like Uncle Howdy and Eric Rowan, so they can all have tag team gold.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm real interested to see what's going to happen with this storyline.
Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice face Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez, and it was a pretty entertaining match. They've been doing Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice a lot in different like events, a lot of the regular AAA shows, and a lot of the pay-per-views of AAA, and it's cool to see Lola Vice, getting this push, and Mr. Iguana is very entertaining in this match.
Yeah, like you say, Olga is being pushed lately, which I glad because I think she does deserve it. And she wasn't being pushed not because she doesn't deserve it. It's that there's too many good wrestlers,
Now
woman wrestler.
I feel like it's finally good timing for Lola Vice.
Yes.
Because it was very bad timing, because it was like Stephanie was there, Julia was there. It was too stacked, the division, but
Yeah.
now the division it's still stacked, but like it's more like anybody could go until Blake Monroe wins that championship.
Yeah, but I glad I would every time they go out tag where Iwana she dressed in green, they seem like they actually look like a real tag team. And the match was entertainment. It's pure entertainment, especially Iwana and Finn Balor. What do you thought about that?
Yeah, we had like battling with Layesta and D'Amico. Like we saw him in the beginning in the rope, and he wasn't even controlled by Finn Balor. So everybody was like, "What is going on?" And then Finn Balor pat him back down. Said, "Not now." And then Mr. Agrana later on in the match was looking for D'Amico on the bag, and he wasn't there. And Finn Balor had him, and they attacked him after that. And I thought it was cool. Then another crazy spot, what was D'Amico and Ugrana had a battle. Mr. Ugrana threw La Yesta at D'Amico perfectly. Like it was actually perfect because
Yeah.
Finn Balor put his hand down. Perfect timing. They put that spot really.
Yeah, it was like a
good.
spear though. Iwana spearing the.
Yeah, spearing him. Yeah,
But Finn Balor did a good job letting go the thing. But yeah, it was funny. It was entertainment, and I'm happy that this time Lola won because last time they faced Judgment Day. They lost, and this time Lola got the win.
yeah. Lola Vice needed the win because she's going to compete with JC Jane in NXT No Mercy next Saturday.
Yeah, great match, great Andy. So now we're gonna talk about the AAA Latin America Championship belt. Who, of course, the current champion is El Hijo de Wagner Jr. He's gonna be defending that belt against Dragon Lee, Ethan Page, and JD Madonna, which I don't know, another great match. This whole POE be incredible. What do you thought about this one?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty, fun match. Everybody did what they had to do. Dragon Lee always showcasing why he should be treated better. Ethan Page obviously had a lot of fun spots. Like every time he falls down, he does like a little pinfall. JD is always very impressive, and I thought everybody did what they were supposed to be doing. To be honest.
Yeah, they all did their part. Like Interpage was acting man hellish. JD Madonna like try to cheat like always. Not cheat. I mean, he's just being he. I mean, JD Madonna just he remind me a little bit of Kristen that he could be hated easily. And we got Giant Lee, perfect face, and of course we got the champion. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't like how you described that match.
Dragon Lee?
You basically said this match was good because
Everybody played their
Dragon
part.
Lee was face, because Ethan Page was heel, JD was heel. That's a horrible way to describe a match.
They showed their
J-
personality, I mean.
Yeah, say that. I really didn't like how
No,
you
it
described.
showed more of the personality, which is good because, like you said, Dragon Lee very catchy to his personality because he be having quick match and he be losing on the main roster match for some dumb reason. But it is what it is. And plus, another person, I think he just won the belt too.
Yeah, won the belt 23 days ago.
Yeah, I think this period was kind of too fast. But yeah, I'm glad that he won. And it was a great match. Real entertainment and great match. Everybody got to show their personality. And now we're going to talk about the main event. And we're going to talk about the AAA Mega Champion or Mega Campeón, who is, of course, El Hijo de Vikingo. He's going to be facing Dominic Mysterio. So what do you thought about this?
Before that, we had Dominic and Rey Mysterio having a backstage promo, and Dominic basically said, Rey Mysterio, if I win the championship, you better hold me the title and put it on me, or put it on my waist.
Which Rey Mysterio thought he was going to lose. So we're like, yeah, I know you're not going to win. So he like, yeah, if you win, son, I'll put the belt on you. Which I don't know why Rey Mysterio was so posse about that. But and then right after that, the match started. So what do you thought about the match?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. A lot of the main events in AAA, even before WWE, there's a lot of people that come out in the match. So I'm not really surprised of Judgment Day coming out, even though they said they weren't gonna come out. They surprised Dominic because Dominic was a little worried that Judgment Day was gonna come out, and they came out and helped. Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio came out to attack. I thought Rey Mysterio was gonna be a little more
Part of the storyline.
part of the storyline and part involved in this match, to be honest. But he really wasn't because he attacked Judgment Day and got out of in the backstage.
And then
So-
we have En Grande Americano.
Before El Grande Americano, it looked like Vikingo was going to win. He was getting booed out of the arena. I know you disagree, but I don't know how you disagree.
No, I
in
don't
the facts.
disagree. I just think he heard the boot that was being that strong. That's what I meant.
Well, they were pretty strong. It was
Okay.
yeah, I thought it was very pretty strong. Not as strong as Mexico, of course, but I'll give you that. It wasn't strong in Mexico, but they were definitely loud booing when Vikingo almost beat Dominic, and then El Grande Americano took the ref out, started beating up on the ref, and then helped Dominic Mysterio become mega champion.
Yeah. Incredible match. And another thing happened, I could say, between El Grande Americano, Judgment Day, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee. I mean, I did say Gran Americano. No, it was just interesting. Another thing happened, and I'm glad for Dominic. He been having a great year this year. So, but it was an incredible match, and I like the way it ended, where he getting his father mad like always.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio says he lost the bet. He had to put the belt to Dominique. And that's how I ended. Incredible match, quick POE, and I love this POE. I mean, it was a quick POE. It was entertaining. That's the best way to describe this POE. What do you thought?
Yeah, entertaining, and how SmackDown was bad predictable. This was good predictable because this event was very predictable, but it was actually a good version of predictable. How I say every matches that are predictable is not always a bad thing. It was a very bad thing on SmackDown.
Yeah, definitely. But like I always say, if you like what we're doing, because we love what you're doing, you can always follow us at.
Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe on our YouTube page.
And if you're still watching us, like always, I just want to say thank you and peace.